Ahoy! No. Yeah, ahoy. Ahoy and ahoy and welcome aboard. I'm your stumbling, bumbling, grumbling dungeon master and captain of the CSS, the Charisma Saving Show. With me today is our fantastic and charismatic cast and crew. Sound off and say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Please eat if you haven't today.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
PSA from CSS again.
I ate today, don't want.
We're nothing but PSAs.
Good.
After school special.
On the ocean we venture, a true sailor's heart, thinking our stories that sets us apart. The waves on the water, they sway and they crash, but the heart of a sailor is brave and it's brash. And the currents will carry us home, but home is wherever we roam. Thinking our pages will run, and our story will be one. Our story will be one.
What happened last time?
Oh, you know, just good things.
Boy.
Only good things.
Just some positive vibes.
Audience,
Conflict.
Audience, if you will, with me right now, just scream at the top of your lungs. Thank you.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
No cursed swords, no inner party turmoil, no conflict, no like squeezing tight of Bygram to be like, Fia, you're okay, everything is fine. No Fia being like, I'm not fine.
There are no missing persons.
Libraries are awesome, and
You aren't on the hunt for a man named Jimmy 4 feet.
no,
That is
Jimmy.
also true.
No, Jimmy must die.
Not even in this alternate universe is Jimmy allowed to exist.
I've changed the episode title. It's now Jimmy Must Die.
Jimmy must die.
I love that. That could be our new show name, really. That's such a good name.
Jimmy
like
Must
a
Die.
band.
JMD.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like early 90s.
Yeah.
It's John Tucker Must Die, but it's Jimmy Must Die.
It's Jimmy
4 feet.
Eat
Merge with
World.
Jimmy Eat World.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But yeah, that happened. We met a cool man named Deckard who had a mullet, and Fia ran away.
I mean, yeah, and somebody called someone else a friend. But I'm not jealous whatsoever. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm fine. Mm-mm.
I think that whole interaction, I want to say would be my favorite, but the entire episode is my favorite. Audience, sound off in the comments what your favorite episode was. It's
You
this-
want the ego boost. Also tell us everything's fine.
It's not.
It's not.
No.
It is.
Is it?
Eventually,
Anyway.
yeah.
Anyways, yes, after having a conversation and intervention with the cursed sword wielding Fia, our party split off to do a couple of different tasks. You weren't able to get rid of the sword, so you did stow it underneath in one of the other what's it called? Hulls? One of the other hulls of the ship. And then while everyone kind of disbanded, went to do their own thing, Miss Fia Gull went to her bedroom and then jumped out the window.
As one does.
As one does. Fia,
No.
I need a acrobatics check from you.
Alright. I just do it. I just do it,
You
right?
got this. Yeah, you just do it. Don't think. Just.
Well, you got a +5, so your passive is 15. So
I mean,
Oh,
I rolled
by
a
the way.
natural 18.
natural 18. Perfect.
that's-
Beautiful.
23.
You've gained the ability of flight. Anyway, since it is a new episode, everyone does gain a new level of inspiration. Bygram has a +5 inspo now.
I am powerful. I like it. No failing. No nothing.
Okay.
Not at all. For now. Unless I gotta pass it, but we'll see.
So for that, for anyone at home, Ben rocked me so hard to my core with something so funny and so wholesome that you now can roll with advantage and add a +5 to it.
It's a wholesome inspo.
We love that.
Love
There's
it.
no. I gotta think of some way for rewarding you for that. Anyways, Sophia, describe to me how you leap out of the window into the water and where you swim to wherever.
So, I would imagine, unlike what I usually do, with all the fanfare and the showmanship, it'll be quite utilitarian. I'll probably actually just shimmy through the window and then try to be as quiet as I can and just sort of like do a real skinny dive into the water as to make the smallest splash possible, and then I'll just swim for a little while, but then remembering the last time I swam underwater, ran into a man, turned into a boar, it was a thing, I will get out a little bit away from my ships as to not alert anyone who might be looking, and I will head to the spot I went to before.
Alright, can you roll me a stealth check? Your passive is technically 17, but let's see if you can get higher.
The answer is no. I cannot get higher. 14.
Okay. Alright.
Not great.
Rest of the party, I believe you are what? You are in one of the halls, still just about to leave, I think.
I think we just left. Deckard
Yeah.
kind of issued us out.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Alright, Sophia, you stealthily and determinedly make your way over to the spot where you had once shouted out at the sea, were harassed by the child. Do you think this is a spot you've come to before?
Yeah, I like to imagine that they're, being a coastal town and having a fair few coastal deities, I like to imagine that there are a couple of like mini shrines kind of along the way every, little while. They'll be like, oh, there's one to so-and-so and one to so-and-so. And so I would go to perhaps a little bit more of a decrepit one, maybe on a poorer side of town, that I'm a little bit more familiar with. And it might be a little sad and bedraggled, but it'll still bear the two curving waves of Umberlee.
Alright, so you make your way to this point. It's starting to get dark out. You're the only one here. What do you do?
Well, I'm a little bit away from the sort of pseudo shrine, sort of looking at it from maybe an alley or somewhere hidden, just sort of regarding it, making sure that no one is really around, sort of almost psyching myself up for something. And eventually I will, once I notice the coast is mostly clear, because it's a city street, so I doubt it's ever going to be empty, but I'll wait until I see the least amount of people, and I'll walk up to it, and I will think back to what Bygrim did when he tried to talk to his goddess. And I will sort of walk around it and put my back against it so I am facing the open ocean. And my back is resting against this whatever. And I'll sort of fold my legs and I'll be nervously fidgeting with my medallion But then again, recollecting that Bygrim was very still and calm and quiet, which I am none of those things. But that seems to be the way you talk to gods. So, I mean, I've never seen Ty do it. I find it hard to believe that she'd be calm and peaceful and quiet. But then again, I don't know much about deities, and she seems rather unconventional. She seems more like an exception to the rule. And then I realize I'm sort of trying to talk myself out of this. So then I try my best to meditate. And so I close my eyes. I drop my hands to my lap, although I am still fidgeting nervously with, my fingers. And I attempt to clear my mind and do a little bit of a, "Are you there, God? It's me, Fia."
Okay. Make a religion check.
Oh, good. That's obviously, I'm so great at that. That's just gonna be 13.
13. Minutes start to go by as you are hard pressed to still yourself and your mind. And you kind of feel time go by as you realize you're not sure if you know exactly how to do this. You reach out in some sense the way, either vocally or mentally, but for the most part you are meditating behind a shrine in a town, in a city, and without a proper divine connection aren't sure this is going to work. But you do sit here for probably a good 15 minutes, maybe longer.
That's fair. Okay. Well, shit. I don't know how to do this. How does one contact a god? Thinking back to the last time I was here, whether by coincidence or not, my offering seemed to, at least in my mind, do something. So, I will look... Sorry, I'm just looking to see how much... Okay. So, I will go in my coin purse, and I will take out 5 gold pieces, and sort of, I'll be turning a coin over in my hand, and I sort of flick it into the sea. And as I do, I just, again, trying my best, because I don't really know, but just calling, just Umberlee.
Okay. Make another religion.
She's not good at that.
I know, that's on point though.
Okay, that one's better. 17?
Okay. 17. So, as you reach out again and sort of focus a bit harder, remembering that Umberlee is a very greedy goddess, you flick just a 1 coin?
Well, I imagine I would see if one would work.
Okay.
And then if it doesn't work, I will go through the 5, because that would be 10% of my coin at the time.
Okay. So, as the first one flicks and spins into the water, the sound it makes when it hits the water almost sounds off. It doesn't sound exactly like a coin going into water. There's almost a little bit of a reverberation from it. And I think Thea, hearing this, would probably continue to toss the coins in.
Yep, and every time, just with the single umbrella.
As you flick each of these 5 coins into the water, the sound sort of gets a bit louder, more cacophonous, until you hear almost a bell chime into the waves. You think you've made a connection, but you don't hear anything back. No voice, but there's sort of a feeling like you're being watched, like you're noticed.
Right. So, I'll be sort of quietly muttering to myself, because I can't really seem to help it. And so I'll just, again, probably with my eyes closed, feeling really stuck in that sense of desperation, I'll say, again, somewhat out loud, mostly in my head, Umberley, I'm not sure if this connection between you and I is real, or if it's just something I've told myself to make up for all the shit that I've been through. It's easier when there's someone else to blame. And you're a pretty good scapegoat. I mean, you are sort of historically, like, not the best. But I know you have power. And I'm tired of feeling weak and useless. And I've decided that if you do have something planned for me, that I could do it. I could be your blade. If you grant me this ability, because I'm not doing this for free. Because that's kind of some bullshit, really. I mean, I feel like I've already done this, you know, that I'm getting away from myself. Just... Are you even there? Have you been paying attention? Or do I just have shit luck?
Right. Miss Go, would you roll a D100 for me?
Okay.
Hi, Ben.
This is what it's like to be on the other side of this.
24.
24. Do you want above or below?
Above.
All right, roll again.
89.
All right, 89. All right, do you want outside of the numbers you rolled or inside of the numbers you rolled?
I feel like it'd be more poignant if I did outside. I don't know. I feel that's a war of Beth. If she actually wants Fia to get what she's asking for or not.
I will say this, even in success, you might not get what you're asking.
Okay, then I'll do in between them. That makes me feel a bit better.
So between 89 and
24.
22, 24.
Nope. 98.
I
98.
hate to see it.
I love seeing it. So, as you say, are you even there? You feel the wind pick up. There's a slight breeze. And you hear something. You look over behind you. The shrine, which is actually, it's a very odd thing. It's sort of like a stone tombstone with a basin for like coins and everything, the two waves are there, and there's sort of like a almost like a wooden frame around it with a boat. The boat has fallen off. The wind's supposedly kicking it off. And as you kind of turn around to examine this and turn back, the sound you hear from the water, the sound of the coins and the bell, has vanished. You try to quiet yourself and listen above the sound of the wind as it's picking up, but you can't hear any of the reverberation, any of the sort of underwater bell sounds. You can't even make out the sound of the waves sort of crashing along the shore.
Fia's torn between another cry of pain and desperation and just the sinking, quiet realization that perhaps everything that's happened is just her own rotten luck and not some sort of divine will by someone having it out for her, but just being her. And instead of anything, just tears start pouring down her face. But she still sits there for a little bit, probably getting rained on. Still probably fiddling with the medallion. Until probably it's quite dark. And then she'd start going back to the ship.
Okay. As you turn around, we'll cut back to everyone else. All right, everyone. You're making your way out of the storage hall. What are your plans for this evening? Fia's gone to bed early because she is exhausted and not looking the greatest. You have an evening to yourselves. Supposedly.
You gonna give that to her tonight?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I can knock on the door. I don't know if I want to wake her up, but you know.
Right. I did forget about this part.
It's up to you. You two can give it to her.
You don't want
Don't
to
you-
come?
It's fine.
I think it would, well, I think it would be maybe important that you did.
It's fine.
Oh, well, you know, we had a big moment together today, don't you think?
You mean ripping a cursed sword from her hands?
That is the incident I am talking about, yes.
Okay. Well, we did.
So, you know, it, despite it being, exhausting and a bad time, it was also kind of maybe reassuring that everyone was on the same page about, well, the gang.
I'll just wait here.
You sure? I mean, I
Yeah.
would think that, you know, after our adventure today, you want to go see your.
No.
I'm supposed to finish the sentence because I.
You just tell her you got her a new sword.
No, I can't do that. That's.
she will know that I'm lying, and I'm a really good liar. I mean, I'm a really good storyteller. And I was there with her, so she'll be like, when did you get this? And I can't be like, well, in the last 5 minutes, because the shops are closed and stuff. So, what am I supposed to say? I stole it off someone. It would make far more sense that you and Bygram were like, we bought you this, and then it would feel kinda.
Makes just as much sense for Bygram to say he got it for her. I was just chaperoning.
No. I was the care person, the Shapiro.
Yeah, that's it.
I was that. You brought the sword, so it's only right that you give it to Fia, who you admitted is your...
I put the sword in Bygram's hands. I bought it. You can give it to her. That's
didn't
fair.
Finish the sentence. What is it? Sweet cheese.
No, it's
No.
it's friend. That's... Yeah, friend.
We're gonna go up on deck.
Do you need company?
It's fine. Go, Sophia.
Okay.
All right. So, Bygram, you're gonna go give Fia her sword? You try and drag everyone else along?
I'll tell... I kind of want to tell Locke to check on Ty. And then, yeah, I'll go deliver the brand new sword to our favorite seagull.
I can do that, Bygram, because I feel as though it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. And I didn't get the sword.
I know. I'm trying to get Ty to, open up like a book, but it's kind of...
Tom is very talkative and forthcoming.
Really?
I mean, Ty told us she wants to go to the volcano, and that seems pretty personal.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody knows she wants to go to the volcano.
Maybe that's what I'm saying. Open book.
If it's like closed, but I mean, I guess.
Well, maybe she has like a very descriptive dust jacket.
Why does a book need a jacket? What?
To let you know what the book is about.
Yes, it's cold.
A summary?
Yes.
On the back of the... Oh! You should have led with that. I got you. We're same page. I got it.
That's Ty,
Really? It's kind of...
But it's like one of those books that, gives a bit of the story away. Like, it's, too much. You're like, whoa, that's... you're gonna tell me what the story is about. Stop.
Oh, yeah, okay. I hate those kind of books.
That's not what I wanted from this.
Oh, no, not... No, my brain hurts right now. But
I'll go check on her. You give
yeah,
Fia the
let's...
sword.
Okay, great.
Say,
high five.
High five.
Yes.
And you say to Fia, when you give her the sword, you say, this sword is pretty cool, but it will only be... it will only be amazing because it's in your hands.
Okay, sword would be pretty amazing because it's in your hands, right?
Yes.
Are you writing this on your hand?
Yes.
Bygram journals.
Did you forget the reveal?
I mean, if you want, I will allow you to have a little bracer that opens up with
That would be so
that'd
cute.
be perfect. Yeah.
That would be so cute.
I'm very sad for when he goes in the water.
Oh no! He's never thought of it before.
All I can
Okay.
think about
It's an
is like
We'll retract that for now.
all I can think about is Hot Fuzz. And like him being like, this has saved my skin. It's Bygram.
Anyway, so you tell her those things, and you make sure you drive it home that the sword is nothing without her.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Okay.
And then I tell her Ty brought the sword in a sign of friendship.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I was there and I saw it with like my own two eyes, and it was like, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it was something. I wish she would call me a friend, but yeah, it's cool.
We'll get there. We'll get there. It was you reading. You were reading the dust
Yeah.
jacket, right? Like you were like,
Yeah.
and
I
then
was,
it almost got to that little part,
Mhm.
and then you were like, oh, gotta go.
Yeah. I was perusing. Got it. Ooh,
It's true, but we'll get
You know?
there. We'll get there.
hopefully,
I know it, Bygram.
you're the best.
You're the best, Bygram.
Nah, you're the best.
Oh, you're the best.
We should probably go for you.
Right.
Stand here all night.
Yes. Okay.
Lark will run upstairs.
Bygram is going to Fia's room.
All right, Bagger. We'll do this order of operations. You make your way over to Fia's room. What do? You stand in front of the door.
Yeah. And I'm gonna
You
just
know it's Fia's because you've seen her come out of it.
yeah, absolutely.
I don't think she's ever scratched anything into the door at all. There's no graffiti that says Fia was here.
Oh, there should be.
There should be.
That would be
But-
on the inside of the door, I think, like on the other side. Or maybe just a seagull. I'm not there. Ignore me.
But you, you can tell which one is Fia's because of the energy. What do you do?
I'm gonna just knock on the door. That's about it. Just a little, 2 taps. Be like, Fia, I have something for you.
Okay.
Gotta be chill.
So you knock on the door, and as the knock sort of reverberates through, you wait a little bit. You don't hear anything.
Oh. I'm gonna knock again, because a bit harder this time, just
Okay.
because some people may be heavy sleepers, Never really seen Fia sleep before, so I don't know how, deep sleep she gets into, so logical next step,
You're also, I think you're smart enough to realize that one, she's also an elf, so she doesn't really sleep. She goes into a meditative trance.
Oh my gosh, I go into a meditative trance and I still can't meditate. How's that? Whoa.
Or maybe, or maybe she goes into a facsimile of sleep that we'll call trancing.
Okay.
She power naps.
So another 2 knocks this time, a bit.
For 4 knocks at once.
Yeah, I'll do 4. That feels
Okay,
pretty
So
chaotic.
you give a couple good knocks.
Four
a bit harder
chaotic
than
knocks.
a bit harder this time. On the 4th knock, the door kind of, shakes a little bit.
Oh.
Not anything like, oh, I'm gonna bust the door down, but more
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, I am a strong man knocking on a wooden door.
This world is made of cardboard.
You're just a mighty oak. Anyways, couple seconds go by, 5, 10, 15, 30 seconds, maybe a minute before, nothing.
Oh. I'm just gonna start thinking out loud of what he can do to get the door open. He's like a bit concerned given past couple days, bored people. It's been raining a lot.
I
so
will
that
ask
kinda...
one retroactive thing of Beth. Would you have locked the door behind you?
Ooh, good question.
Do you
I
think
feel
she
like
was-
Fia was so out of it that she would not have thought of it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Bygram's just gonna apologize. Fia, I'm respecting your space in your room, but I knocked, so I'm coming in anyway. And he's going to just try the most simple thing of just turning the knob.
All right. Boy, I hope this doesn't backfire on you later on in the campaign.
I hope not.
Anyway,
Which one?
both of you.
I
You
pray
not
for
being
future
here
blood.
and Bygram just opening doors.
I mean, to
So-
be fair, hopefully Fia would not trap her door.
Anyways, yeah, you go to open the door, and yeah, it just immediately opens. You just turn it. It doesn't seem like it's not locked or anything, and you just scoot it open. Do you open it completely?
I'm gonna try to peek my head in just to, like cover. Well, no, I'm gonna cover my eyes because Bygram. That's what we do here. It's gonna kind of like peek through, like kind of have like its fingers open, kind of like that, to not like, sword in the other hand, just kind of like. Fia, are you like in here?
Protecting your dignity and potentially Fia's modesty, you.
Absolutely.
What modesty?
That's why I said potentially. You peer into the room, peering through your fingers. The window is wide open. It's a little porthole, but it's big enough for a person to fit through. And her bed, the sheets are on the floor, because I don't think Fia is someone who makes her bed.
Oh,
And
I mean, if Beth isn't, Fia isn't.
that's just.
We sleep in a
and
lump.
you look in this small room. There is no. You look up, you look down, you look behind the door. There is no possible place for her to be hiding, unless she is completely under the bed, gripping to the backside of the mattress and flat up against it, like a snake or something. She is not in this room.
Oh wow. Okay.
And as your eyes kind of scan the room and immediately go to the window, I would say you can put two and two together.
Ah man, she was kidnapped. I can't believe it.
Yes.
I mean, the bed's not made, and who wouldn't make their bed? Things open. Wait, no, let me not leap to conclusions. Let me ask around before I cause a panic. That's the last thing we need. This is Bygram in crisis mode control, kind of. And he's going to make Fia's bed to start things off, just to kind of... You know how people stress clean? This is a calming method for him. So Bygram's going to make the bed as neat as possible, tuck the corners in, do the little coin test thing to make sure everything's nice and solid. And take the sword, and then we're going to find Ty and Locke, who are upstairs on the ship. But the bed is made.
All right. While Bygram enters Fia's room and makes her bed, Ty, you make your way off from Bygram and Locke. Probably maybe a minute or two later, Locke starts following you. What are you two doing?
I was looking for Kyrene to see if she was back yet.
Okay. As you get onto yeah, that's the word. Of course it is. As you get back onto the deck, you see that I forgot the easiest word.
You're fine. You're holding a whole world together.
I was reading stuff about boats, and so there's only so much room in here, and I guess it forced everything else out.
Forces
Yeah,
the simple stuff out to keep something else.
To keep the complex
I've been
stuff.
using big words this.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay. So scanning the deck, you see there's a couple people working and everything. You don't see Kyrene, but you don't know if she's just in her captain's quarters.
Okay. Do I know where those are?
So the way the ship is set up, it's a little unconventional, and that's on me for setting things a certain way. So the rear of the ship contains the door and the stairs that go down to the lower levels. Directly across from you, at the front of the ship, there is a door. That is her captain's quarters. Usually the storage.
Okay. I'll head in that direction, whether or not Locke catches me on the way.
Locke
I
is,
guess up
like,
to Locke.
following, but like trying to like make it seem like he is also just there, and not necessarily like in her space, because she did say like, "Oh, I'm going through." She's like, if she like moves
Locke,
closer.
I want you to roll me either like a stealth check or just a charisma check.
Okay.
Either or. To be nonchalant about this.
Okay. That is a 16.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're convincing enough that you're just kind of here vibing.
Okay, well, if I don't really notice him, I'm gonna keep going to the captain's quarters.
He'll just like kind of follow closer.
I feel you notice he's there, but you're used to him being around, that you don't think he's just like following you to like check up on you.
Okay.
He's just,
You just like hear him be like,
Oh, hi, Deckard. Connor's finishing things. That's great.
yeah, he's just there existing. You're like, okay.
but you do continuously hear his voice like,
Have we met yet? No?
and then
Being weird at the mixer.
yeah, and if you get closer to Kyrene's like,
Oh, Ty. You are coming this way. I didn't realize.
Thought you were giving the sword to Fia.
We thought it was best if just Bygram did it, because I wasn't really there, you know.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm getting to know everyone, you know, upping morale a little.
Okay.
There's definitely one person who's like slightly trying to get your attention while you're having this conversation, but I think you don't notice them.
My attention or Locke's attention?
Locke's attention.
if he does, he'll just
Not now.
I think that's exactly what happened.
So, you know, if you need a morale boost, I'm here. Maybe Kyrene also needs one, you know.
You want to come in with me?
Oh, no. Do you want me to?
Sure.
Okay, that's, yeah. Not if you, it's fine.
So random.
You can come.
Great.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on the door.
It's moments like these where you start to question Locke's charisma score. but at the same time, no, I don't.
I feel like
Sometimes not even a good charisma score can save you from something.
it's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Locke, I feel like Locke is like like waiting, looking at Ty, looking at the door.
He's like trying to like check in on her, but like, no, I can't directly do this.
Yeah.
She's busy. All right. You knock on the door. A couple seconds go by, but you hear the sound of movement, and then the door doesn't open, but there is a little slat that kind of opens up, and just need to double check something.
It's like an exclusive club. I've been to some of them. Sometimes they just open it a little.
The password.
It's true.
You see that you see someone who's a little bit taller than the doorway, kind of like motion downwards, and you recognize that this is probably Ixie. Yes, hello. Do you need something?
Princess here?
No, she's not back yet. Probably soon, though.
Okay, I'll wait.
No, Ty.
Alright.
Ty. Sorry, Ixie. Is
Oh, yes, both of you are here.
the captain here?
He probably should have raised an eyebrow at Princess. Definitely raises an eyebrow at is the captain here. Which is the opposite of them. No, she's not just yet. I'm sure...
Locke will pull out a copper piece from his belt
Is he gonna throw it in the slot?
and be like, just give me a moment, Ty. I know these things. Sorry, Ixie. Is the captain here?
Penny!
Ooh.
Can I tempt you with 1 penny?
What are you trying to do? Look.
We don't need to play coy, Ixie. I know how this works.
Oh,
Do you know?
this is taking a turn. You're propositioning the first mate with a penny.
I'm a man.
Do you?
I'm a man of the world.
Do you now? Well, how are things? How are things working?
Is she not here?
No, she's not here.
Oh,
She's gone off for a little bit. She'll probably be back within the hour.
okay.
So, would you like me to come get both of you when she's here?
Sure.
Right, I can do that. Are you trying to bribe me, though?
Was it working?
No.
Oh.
You may want to try a more substantial amount of money next time.
I thought we were
Not for
friends,
me, but-
you know.
Fair.
So rude.
This is like going up to your like co-worker who's like at least a decade older than you. Like, we're friends, right? He's like, sassy child, I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out if bribing friends with less money is the way it goes.
I thought I had it in, you know, like I thought I was MVP and then I was like, here's a tip. Anyway,
Alright.
Bribing someone who works for royalty with money maybe misses the mark.
maybe. I think maybe Ixie just doesn't know how the world works.
That's possible. I'm gonna wait for her.
You have something to ask her.
I'm gonna show her the map.
Oh, that's right.
She wanted a destination. Now I have a few.
Right. And I'll get to see little weird fish.
Maybe.
I hope. I won't have to bribe them, you know.
No, I don't imagine they want money.
they might want, like, a bit of food or something, though.
Possibly.
Well, isn't that exciting, though?
The fish?
Well, I mean, that's a given. I meant really that we have a destination.
Yeah. Something.
Something. Isn't this what you want?
Want and need are different.
Oh, but doesn't a need facilitate a want?
Sometimes.
Do you not want to go?
I don't want to have to go.
You don't have to do anything.
I do have to.
Well, at any point, if we're on our way and you go, no, I'd be okay with that too. Molten fish aren't even that great.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. I'm lying a little though.
Yeah, I know. You want to see those fish
I'm sure there are other places.
that have fish?
Molten fish.
Possibly. Sure, there are other exciting things in the world for you to see.
Oh, there's definitely. Well, we found another fish. Some weird little fish in the books that we didn't even know about. And that happens all the time. I'm sure they're like little fish that are too scared when people come around. And they're just like, no, I don't want you to see me. And we haven't yet.
Yeah, ocean's a big place.
It is a big place.
You don't have to wait with me if you don't want.
I'm not really doing anything. Did you want me to go?
No, it's not what I mean.
I can if I'm bothering you.
You're not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
It just means waiting's not very fun.
Well, I'm used to it, you know? I grew up on a ship, so I know what it's like when there's nothing to do and you're just staring at the horizon for a really long time. And you just watch the sun go.
As you make that motion, the door across from you opens and Byram makes his way out.
Oh, there you guys are. I was got turned around.
Did you get
Look.
lost?
No. Just
Why do you
turned
still have
around.
the sword?
That's what I'm. Can I tell my story?
Sorry.
I do need to
Okay.
ask. So Byram has come out of the door, kind of across the ship from you. Are you having this conversation across the ship, or has Byram made his way over?
Just yelling down the hallway.
I would like to think Bagram would have walked over
Okay.
and then talked to everybody.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how to say this, but there's been a flight risk. I don't know if we have like codes for it, but Fia wasn't in her room. I think she might have been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Kidnapped.
Yeah.
How
Why'd
do
you
you
both
know?
say it at the same time? Well, the window was open for one.
Okay. One.
Okay. And then the biggest thing that just caught my radar, the bed wasn't made. So obviously kidnapped. I mean,
You really think Fia makes her bed?
yeah. Yeah, who doesn't make their bed? Don't you guys make your bed? You guys, cleanliness next to godliness. What are we?
I'm not religious.
And that's okay. I don't.
She probably just wanted to be by herself.
Oh, Fia. You know, she really flares my gills.
You reached a pitch again that
What did
just
you-
wasn't human ears.
Disappeared. Is what happened
I
there.
knew as soon as it was happening. I'm
Words taken out of
sorry.
your mouth.
I'm sorry. I'm so frustrated that I went supersonic.
You really did. I heard some dogs barking in town, actually.
Just in the distance.
You know, it flares my gills, you know.
It flares your gills. That's okay. Yeah, no, I see them puffing. Yeah. It's like when I get a solid pump on, just I think I get it.
She'll be back, I'm sure.
What if she doesn't? Last time she was like, "Oh well, I'm just gonna go," and I got a
Came
weird
back.
message with buttons and stuff, and it's probably cursed now. We were worried about that sort, but we don't even think about the buttons anymore.
She probably just needs a minute.
Well, I don't think she should be out there by herself. I mean, we got the buddy system,
Bygram's right. Even if she wanted to be alone for a second, she should have been like, "Sorry everyone, I need a second to step out," and then we could have been like, "Okay," because we're really good at that.
Yeah. Yeah, she could have left a note, something, that says, like, dear friends, went out, be back sometime soon, Fia. Something simple, easy.
It's almost less useful than leaving nothing because you don't know when she wrote it or when she left it or when soon is.
It's better than nothing, Ty.
Exactly, Ty. It's better than nothing.
That was a great Fia impersonation, by the way, Bygram.
You really think so? I had some practice.
It's good.
Ty told me, I was like, she wasn't, feeling it. So I took the notes, the criticism.
Dust jacket.
Dust jacket.
She'll be back. If nothing else, she doesn't want to stay on land.
Okay.
You can go look for her if you want, but where would you even start?
I don't know.
Only she has some sort of favorite spot or something.
Well, maybe
she's
we
at
could find some people who look like they might turn into boars, because you never know. Or maybe she didn't like our gang anymore, and maybe there's just like a sleepless Fia out there ready to join the shark tooth.
I hope not. I mean, she gotta wear those ridiculous shirts.
But she was upset, and when you're upset, what do? You try to find purpose. And what if that purpose was, joining another gang?
Didn't she make this gang with you?
But maybe, she feels like she's faltering as a leader. It was like, maybe I could take some tips from Kurt.
But aren't you guys like co-leaders?
Listen, I didn't say it was a good idea.
Does this mean I get promoted?
You're up for review, in a good way,
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
a candidate.
Oh, nice. Do I have any competition? Do I?
At present, no.
Nice. Ty, I'm so gonna get this promotion.
Congrats.
Thank you. No, that wasn't. You don't mean it.
Listen, I'm just a bit worried is all. We've been through a lot the last couple of days, and any number of things could be out there ready to pounce.
Yeah, like a kitten or something, just
Or a shark tooth.
ready to strike with its claws and.
According to her, she's unkillable, so
She is invincible, so.
That's not how that. No, she's not. Not really.
No, not really. She just thinks she is.
Yeah, all the more reason we should probably. I'll go find her. Yeah.
You will go find her.
Yes, a Bygrim solo. What's a good word for like extravaganza. There it is. Yeah.
You couldn't even find the Pearl of the Sea.
That was past Bygrim.
Also,
Oh,
I'm different now.
It was quite difficult to find if we give Bygrim any credit.
Thank you, Locke. It was difficult because pearls are supposed to be in the sea, not on land. I thought we established this already.
Theas are also supposed to be in the sea, though. Anyway, I think it would be a good group exercise if we all went together.
Yeah.
You know,
group. Oh.
another one of those things where we kind of go like, look, Thea, we were all worried. All of us were worried.
Well, I was worried about her because, Via's cool. She's a really nice person, really good at stabbing people. Like
That's
she
true.
stab. And sometimes I realize you need a person like that on your side.
It's true.
And if she just wanted a minute to be by herself.
Well, wouldn't it feel kind of nice if all of us were out there looking, though? Even if it was, we were like, you were gone, we thought you were kidnapped, and then all of us show up and we were like, oh, we were so worried, and it's all of us. Because if all of us go, it's not just like Bygrim going being like, oh, I was worried, but look, entire back at the ship,
Yeah.
Right.
All of us.
All of us. All of us. All of us.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we get back, we will show Kyrene the map.
Sure.
And maybe,
Showing a map?
maybe we will run into Kyrene on the way.
Maybe. Let's go then.
All right.
Okay. We're going.
Mission Rescue Fia underway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before you leave, do you let anyone know you're going?
Yes. Absolutely.
We rap on the door again. Ixie!
Ixie's not a door.
Yes. Hello. What do you need?
We're just taking a minute. We'll be right back.
All right.
We'll be off the ship for a very brief period of time. Tell Kyrene that when we get back, we would like a word immediately. Please.
Of course. Is there anything else?
Oh, it's me, Bygrim. Hi.
Hi. Yes. Hello.
Are you like, okay, maybe it's just me, but like this door sounds awfully a lot like Ixie and like.
Okay, we're going.
What is he? Did he become a door?
He opens the door a little and peeks his head through.
Oh, see, we don't have that where I'm from. That's okay. All right.
I see. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know where you're going, but good luck to you. Enjoy
Thanks,
the night.
Ixie.
Enjoy the
You're
night
good.
air. Closes the door and closes the slat.
Oh, you have slots on them. That's so smart. Engineering.
Yeah, and you were gonna go look for her by yourself.
We had a map. You have a map. I was going to borrow.
I have a map of the entire archipelago. Is that gonna help you right now?
In spirit, maybe.
Oh, in spirit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Well, in spirit,
Mm-hmm.
find Fia.
Yes. Now you sound excited.
Good.
Good. That's why I said it, because you were like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah. So we're like, yeah, you know.
Surely Bagram is the perfect man.
All right, let's go.
All right. So you start making your way to find Fia. Could you all roll an investigation check for me
Sure can do.
as you try to follow the trail of your misguided, meandering maniac?
That is a 17 for me.
14 for me.
Okay.
Oh, I got the 20 plus 1,
Wow.
so
He
21.
really is. He's in that
Oh,
spirit.
wow.
Okay.
Power of friendship.
Power of
my
belief,
God.
you know? That's what it
Go,
is.
boy.
That's
Channeling Yu-Gi-Oh.
exactly. Of course. That's
Okay,
what it
which
is right there.
Yu-Gi-Oh character is which? Walk is auto-assigned beauty.
Main character.
I'm definitely Joey, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joey is not a real name in Yu-Gi-Oh. I refuse.
Sorry,
It's,
Joey.
it's the English name. Anyways.
Joey Wheeler.
I don't watch anime.
It's okay.
Surprising.
It's the forgotten Wheeler child.
The one that deals with his father's gambling.
Mm.
Anyways, Fia, we cut back to you. Gambling. No. Fia,
With my life, maybe.
always. Fia. Turning around, you see the piece of the monument that has been buffeted by the winds and removed from it. You turn back around, listen to the waves, but hear nothing. Closing your eyes, trying to focus. You open your eyes again. And when you turn around, there are 3 figures sort of where this, because I imagine it's sort of like, there's almost like a walkway to this point. So you're at like whatever little like small island this is on or whatever. The pathway that goes here, there are, at the start of it, there are 3 figures. They're all shorter than you. They're all raggedy.
Oh no, are they all the children?
They all are.
No.
They look to be children who are wearing basically rags. It's almost like they've got like different pieces of clothing that have been stitched together into like cloaks.
I'm gonna be murdered by children.
Mother gull.
Just call me the Pied Piper.
And they kind of just look at you. They're all very scraggly. 2 of them have blue eyes, 1 of them has green eyes. They kind of just look at you.
Listen, I'm not really in the mood. What do you want?
One of them starts stepping forward, and a couple seconds after, the other 2 join suit. And one of them looks up at you. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. Are you?
We're okay. Is something wrong? You seem upset. The one talking to you is the one with green eyes. One of the ones with blue eyes, just like kind of jumping up and down, like kind of grabbing at your arm, like, you look hungry. Are you hungry? Do you need a meal? We know a place.
No, I really would just like to be left alone. Where did you come from? Why do all of you raggedy children hang out here?
The other one goes, you're just around. people who are in need. And they speak in a very kind of creaky, broken manner.
No offense, but you look like the ones in need.
We can fend for ourselves, but you seem...
You think me, a grown-ass person, can't fend for themselves, meanwhile a bunch of 6-year-olds are asking me all these deep-diving questions.
You seem touchy.
But I'm sorry, you're a bunch of random little strangers wearing little weird patchwork clothing. I don't know you. Stop touching me.
The little one that's been bouncing up and down kind of points and goes, "Rude!"
Maybe, but it's rude to touch people without asking.
She seems to be taken back by this.
Manners.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. You should watch who you're friendly to. This is not a kind city.
Why? I'm sorry to do this to you, Beth.
This is just like me every time I try to interact with children. It's not kind out there for little people or big people, really any people at all. It's raining. Why aren't you with your families?
They look at each other. They are.
I don't like it. I don't like what you're doing here. You do unsettle me a bit.
Why are you out here? Why aren't you with your family?
I don't have one.
Do you want a family?
That's quite a loaded question. I don't know. The minute you start caring about people, the more it hurts when they go away. It's easier to be an island.
What do you mean?
It's easier to be alone.
No.
All right, what do you know? You're like 3 years old.
they seem to be all around like maybe 10.
I know, but Fia's just like slowly subtracting.
It's fine. What are you, 3 months old?
Get back into the womb with you.
When you're alone, you go hungry.
What did you say?
When you're alone, you go hungry.
Oh,
sorry.
Not what I heard. No, it's fine. My brain was trying to figure it out.
Okay.
I've managed fine, all right, so far.
Is that why you're here?
Yeah, sure. You've got to be self-reliant. You've got to look after yourself.
One of them sort of squints at you and just jumps up to about your height and bops you on the head. No.
What are you, part cricket? This is deeply unsettling.
You need help. You need friends. One of them just goes, I'm sorry about these creepy children.
I legitimately don't know what to do with this.
One of them just points at you and it's just like, you need to rely on more than just yourself.
Listen. Perhaps in fairy tales and stories, it all works out wonderful when you're a team and you work together for a common goal, but that's not really so much of a thing. It's just your own strengths, what you bring to the table. Sometimes you're with people, sometimes you're not. And if you're lucky, all of you survive.
You survive better at group stuff.
Some creatures. Some creatures thrive alone.
Name one.
Well, I don't know every single creature in the world.
You're
Dragons seem to do all right by themselves. You don't hear about little groups of dragons. Clutches of dragons. I don't know what multiple dragons are. There's no name for them because they don't do it.
Horde.
Did you just call me a turd?
Horde. Horde. The other one that's bouncing. The other one that's
to name calling.
The other one that's bouncing calls you a turd.
That checks out. Listen, I don't know exactly what spurred you three infants to start accosting me and start giving me life advice, but perhaps it's better suited for elsewhere.
No, right here is where we have to be.
See, I don't like when you say it like that. It sounds like you know more than you should. You're just wee little children.
They all kind of look at each other.
Don't do that.
Shrug.
Don't do things in unison. It's very creepy. I'm gonna go now. I'll, try to, inch around them.
They do not let you go.
What do you want? Do you want some coin? Do you
One
want...
of them starts to try to climb you and, look you in the
Not
face.
at all. Get off of me. Do I look like a tree?
You're tall.
I'm really not. I'm fairly average. You're
This is
just
coming,
little.
This is coming from, a bunch of children. Fia,
Yeah.
do you still have the piece of paper from the first time
Yeah.
you were accosted by children? Okay, cool. While you're... How do I put it? While you're being accosted by two of them trying to climb you, one of them reaches into your belongings and pulls up a piece of paper.
What the hell are you doing?
And they just crumple it up.
Well,
you
that's
watch-
rude.
You watch as they kind of... How do I put it? They go, you need more friends. You need to make friends. Here. They kind of unfold the one piece of paper into 5 pieces of paper. Oh, here's how they do it. They crumple that piece of paper up and unfold it into 5 paper birds.
Are you a witch? What is happening here?
Not a witch. They hand you the 5 paper birds.
And these are my friends now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool. Little paper birds.
The flock needs to stay together.
Right. Just a flock of birds. Given to me by some 3 strange children. From another piece of paper that was given to me by another strange child. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Are we done now?
Okay.
Great. Are you
Alright.
gonna move, or are you gonna
Hmm.
put the birds in my pocket?
You go to put the birds in your pocket. When you turn back up, they're gone.
I hate
And-
it here.
Standing at the edge of where they were, you see your party.
Ah,
As with a natural 20, Bygrim is on the prowl to find you.
right.
Rest of the party. What's your passive perception?
14.
14?
And
13.
Okay. As you gather information and make your way through the docks to find where Fia is, you stumble upon her There are 3 seagulls kind of just like pecking at her, and as you guys like make your way up, they scatter.
What if one of those was Muck?
Sure, she would have said as much.
I don't
You
think
didn't
he
get a
can
good
fly.
look. All these seagulls do look kind of odd. Oh, sorry, I'm being objectified in the chat right now. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah. Fia, could you give me a passive perception check before all this?
My
Wow, this is
passive
still...
my passive
Sorry.
perception is. Oh, do you want me to roll though?
Yes, give me a
Okay.
perception check. I'm realizing your passive is like 15 or something.
No, it's my passive is 13. 21.
21. To being accosted by these kids and kind of just like frantically taking in like what's happening. You do notice all of them have like some sort of charm or like a beaded necklace or bracelet with a symbol on it. Same symbol as the kids. You don't see them.
Okay, I don't see birds.
You don't
Right,
see
right,
them
right.
turn into birds. You don't see them turn into birds.
They're
and
just
fly away.
strange children.
They're just strange children who are there 1 minute and then gone the next. They also have a holy symbol of Valkyrie.
Cool. Super creepy. Deeply unsettling.
And it's one of those things of like, you notice it and you don't think about it in the moment until they're gone.
I should probably talk to Connor and see if his deity often deals with small, raggedy children.
As you're thinking this, you see at the other end, your party's here.
Speaking of raggedy children...
Hi, Fia!
Hello there, team!
We were so worried about you. Bygram thought you might have got kidnapped.
Yeah, your bed wasn't made, so I panicked, but it's okay. It's fine. You're fine.
Why would really, if anything, if my bed is made, that is a cause for concern.
What?
To be told. That's just weird. Who does that? Sociopaths. And besides, I wasn't really kidnapped, but I was accosted by children. Does that count?
Yes.
Kid-sulted.
You got
I
beat up
don't
by
know
children?
why you changed the word.
Well, because I was like kidnapped, but then I realized as I was saying it that the kids don't actually nap. So
Was I
really make no
right?
sense.
You were kidnapped? Because
I was kidnapped by my own intentions, and then I was accosted by children.
Are you right?
I think so, although the one... Can I try to pull out the birds from my pocket?
When you pull one out, it is a sheet of paper. You like go to pull it, and it just like unravels into a sheet of paper. There's like little. When you look at it, there's like little lines that you can kind of see that are like, oh, maybe I fold it this way. But the paper has a little border of like seagulls and like almost like lines for like music or writing that go along the entire like bordered edge on both the front and the back. And there's little cheeky smiling seagulls on it.
Just another piece of paper from a strange little child.
This one have a note on it.
Nope, just has a bunch of weird little birds, and I put it back in my pocket. A little bit concerned that I am hallucinating.
Well, it's a shared hallucination, if anything.
Yeah. Did you see the kids? I didn't see where they ran off to.
No.
I feel like I've lost my accent again.
What kids? It's just.
Well, there were 3 bedraggled children wearing patchwork clothes, and 2 had blue eyes and 1 had green eyes, and they were asking me all sorts of very personal questions.
Looked like you were talking to the birds.
Birds? No, children.
Nah,
See any children?
I know birds when I see them. It's like 3 of them.
No, 3 children, though.
We didn't see any.
I think you might be tired. Do you need to go to bed?
Don't patronize me, Brankin.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm not doing it.
So you're telling me you did not see children, you saw birds?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. I'm being haunted by ghost children birds. Wonderful. What do the birds look like?
Seagulls, what do you think?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. There's lots of birds in the world.
Yeah, you seem
Maybe
to
it
have
was a
an
pretty
affinity.
macaw or something.
I mean, they did look like birds, but they looked like seagulls that kind of reminded me of Mock a little.
Am I being haunted by your bird?
No,
I mean, we haven't seen him in a few days. So.
Mock would never do that.
I don't know. He is a shifty individual.
Don't say mean things about Mock.
I feel like I'm justified. It's just assaulted by children who ask me what I'm doing with my life. That's so rude. What do they know?
Oh. I mean,
We should probably get back to the ship. It's probably been like what? Like a few minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Hours?
Oh, well,
yeah.
you know. Time moves funny when you're having a crisis. So off we go.
Well, we just wanted you to know that we all came out because we were worried, and we
I see
wanted
that.
to make sure you were okay. All of us.
Oh, super duper great. Just living my best life. Not a worry for me.
You're so full of shit.
Todd, how could you say the word?
Sorry, what was the acronym you used earlier?
Sugar,
I see what you're
honey,
doing
ice,
here.
and
Don't you bring them back into this house.
You could have used the acronym too. We would have been cool.
Well, I mean, isn't shit the acronym? Because it's really longer to say the sugar honey, or what was it? Yeah, sugar honey ice tea.
T. Yeah. You know it. See.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's longer. So an acronym is actually making it shorter. So
Right.
shit is the acronym.
You're full of it, is what I'm saying.
Well, it takes one to know one, doesn't it?
Oh,
Guess so.
sensing some.
This is not how I
some
imagined the night
yes,
going
no,
at all.
same. The tension is high. The vibes are bad.
Yeah.
It's like when you turn a chord on an instrument too tight and it feels like it's going to snap, you know?
I don't know, but it does feel weird. I agree.
Well, I'm glad you are relatively safe, if not a bit disturbed.
Super safe. Nope, just living the dream.
So we should maybe scoot back to the ship so that no longer happens to you.
Let us scoot indeed. Everything definitely will be 100% fixed on the boat, both emotionally and maybe boat-wise. It's just going to be great. We're going to be having a great time. Lovely to see you. Thanks for coming.
Don't give her the sword yet.
I was trying to
Pegram's
figure out a
holding
good
it.
way to bring it up, but I
Okay.
guess.
I will
Yeah.
just begin walking towards the ship.
Via, no, come back. Or stop. I don't. Are you like just power walking away?
Well, I'm like, what? Can we not walk and talk?
Oh, well, I got something for you. We
Oh,
Yeah. But
I'm like
this.
5 paces behind.
It's a da 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 da. And he holds out the sword.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. That's lovely.
Yeah, no, anytime,
That's great.
we just gonna look at his hand and try to make out the handwriting. It's pretty cool, only in the hands of yours.
Does it stay cold in your hand?
No, that's no.
How could you not understand what he was trying to say? He was trying to say that this is a pretty cool weapon. However, it will only be cooler because it's in your hands.
Yeah. Good. Thanks for the save. That was
Thank you. That's quite kind. What do I owe you for it?
Oh, I didn't buy it.
Oh, did you steal it?
What? What are you talking? No, you're funny. No, why? Never. No, he checks to make sure Ty's back there. Your friend Ty brought it for you.
Right. Sure
Yeah.
she did.
She did. I was there.
Yep.
And she referred
That's
to you as her friend, not me, but it's okay.
Super
I'm over it.
believable.
It is believable.
Definitely sounds real.
We can go talk to Scorch right now, and he'll back me and be like, yeah, man, he was totally friends. Yeah.
Sure. The random shopkeeper definitely corroborate your story when you paid them money.
Why would I pay people money to tell my story?
Well, unless you stole the sword, you did pay money.
I didn't steal the sword. Ty brought the sword with her own money and said it's for my friend, Fia. Friend,
Right.
yes. You can ask her yourself.
I'll definitely do that.
Mm-hmm. And then you two
Yep.
can continue being friends while...
Just the best of friends. Just nothing but friendship and
Yeah,
laughs.
you don't have to throw it in my face that you two are friends. I get it.
No, in fact, it's fine. Thank you. This is very sweet.
It
of you.
doesn't.
Thank you.
It doesn't feel sweet at all. It feels sour.
It feels bad.
That just seems to be me today.
I mean, you're not sour. No, I'm pretty sure you're sweet and kind. Because I wasn't sure where I was going with that train of thought, but
There's
I could
also-
tell by the questions at the end. It wasn't like the inflection made it
Oh.
sound like you were asking me.
there
No, you
also
are-
Is no. There's nothing wrong with being sour every once in a while. It's a good personality trait to have.
Is it?
I don't think I
is.
can be
No
sour.
one said to her like, "Wow, I love this sour milk. It's amazing."
Ew.
Sour milk
Exactly.
is really just on its way to being cheese, so that is a lie.
What is with you and cheese?
It's good.
I
Oh,
think
no.
we found your new deity. It'll just be cheese.
Is there a
It'd be
deity
pretty
of cheese?
cheesy.
I mean, I think if you worship it enough, it'll just become one.
Look, long story short, we're here because we're worried about you and we're your friends. So, want to make sure you're okay. A tree is only as strong as its roots. And I guess I'm the tree, so you guys are branches. But I guess we're all roots, kind of, sort of.
Maybe you're all trees.
Yeah, we're all trees. Yeah. Thank you, dude.
But then our roots are just
In the ground solidly because,
of friendship.
That's
Yeah.
the nourishment.
yeah, nourishment. You have to nourish
Some people
friendship.
call that shit. Fertilizer.
No, why does it have to go back to that
All
word?
roads lead back to shit.
It
That's all
does
I'm
stop.
saying.
Why?
That's if
the
if today has
that's the
taught
most
me anything.
pessimistic thing I've ever heard you say, Fia.
Yeah, that's kind
Well,
of.
it's just been that kind of day. It's getting quite
I-
soggy. Should we start meandering back to the ship so that Ty can accost the carpenter.
But food for thought.
Fertilizer for thought.
Yes, because, the fertilizer, it may be shit, but something really beautiful comes out of it, no?
Yeah.
Worm.
I like worms.
They're alright. Like flowers come out of fertilizer.
Well, technically flowers come out of seeds. They're in the fertilizer, but
who has a plant goddess as their friend?
So does this make
right
you
now?
the expert on just all things horticulture?
I'd say so.
Yes.
I will have to keep that in mind for if I want to plant a garden. Let's go!
You're gonna plant a garden?
Maybe, let's see.
Yes!
And I'm walking again.
Okay. that didn't go well.
Unless anyone has anything else to say, you'll make your way back, brief conversations here and there, potentially enjoying each other's company, or not. As you make your way back to the Stormbreaker. We'll head for break.
Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show ad break. Looking for ways to support the show? We've got tons of great free options for you. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitter, or join our Discord? Already doing all those things? There are other great ways for you to interact with our show, like leaving us a comment, using our hashtag, hitting the like button, or interacting with our chat on premiere days. So set sail with us and join in on the adventure.
Be welcome to the lustrous dominion, a bountiful land existing in complete harmony after evil was purged from the land in the last great war. But can evil ever truly be defeated? A kidnapped queen sets four retired heroes on a journey to heights of evil yet unseen. A champion of order and justice.
Oh, bless your heart. Have a heel.
A protector bent on the elimination of all evil.
I will cut down all evil.
A mage-hunting sorcerer.
Boy, you'd all be lost without me there, wouldn't you?
And a relic of the past now fused with nature.
There are many things which could kill a singular bee.
When the queen is ripped from the realm, how will these heroes of a past war contend with a new evil? Join the No Fame podcast for our mid-level 5e high fantasy dungeon crawl, Tall Tall Tower.
Ahoy and welcome aboard.
It's a 22. I rolled a natural 19.
Guys, it's only downhill from here.
You look over to Locke. He's very greedily like, you can put your money in this pouch right here.
Roll a persuasion check. What?
Oh no, buddy! That's a 1.
Oh no, I got a 3.
Oh no!
Oh.
Alright, stealth first. Ooh, not good. Not good, guys. Not good. Not good. We're off to a rough start. Oh, I have a +7 though. That's only a 12.
Oh, I got a 20.
Okay.
He's like, wow.
It's like, whoa.
Good job, Vigram. Really showed me your ferocity.
I don't like that tone.
Welcome back. Waves crash and we're pulled back into the sea of stories, continuing where we left our party. So all of you are making your way through the city and coming back to the Stormbreaker. It's getting windy out, but it's not. If it's raining, it's light raining.
Look at that. Wind is promising.
A wind of change.
Oh, right you are, Bygram.
Indeed, my friend. Indeed.
Nothing but positive outlook from here on out.
As far as the sea can see. No, it's I. Sea can see. I can see. Yeah.
You are walking down the docks to the gangplank.
Got to keep your eyes on the horizon, you know. New things. Adventure.
Day. Is upon us, and we will be there to meet it together as
a gang.
Friend. God damn it.
It's the same thing, Bygram.
It's not the same.
Don't get weird vibey on me now, okay? What?
You're right. It's
stay strong.
Okay.
Right, ladies?
Yeah, ladies, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, what was that?
Enthusiastic, yes. So just a gang of pals, just walking to a ship.
Gang of pals.
Feeling great.
Yep.
We can use the other word instead of gang. Not associates or mysterious person.
Pals?
No, what? Good friends. What are you?
A friend of pals?
No,
that sounds a bit weird.
That's dumb. Nobody.
A mafia?
All right, that's a little bit judgmental.
I gotta be now. I gotta be. Yeah, grumpy. I guess.
Judgmental and grumpy.
Yeah,
because
we're friends.
You hear from the ship at the top of the gangplank. You hear, "How about crewmates?" That works.
Hi,
you're back.
The captain of your ship.
Captain.
That works.
I guess it works. Oh.
Enjoying your evening, crewmates?
Oh,
totally.
It's a dream, really.
Oh, what happened to you two?
It's going fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Iggsy told me you wanted to talk to me about something.
Yeah, you got a second?
Coming up.
I'll go up to her.
While we're at it, Kyrene, we should probably talk about Iggsy's door manners. Just a little education, that's all. I can help.
All right. I will note that. I will note things down.
In that little book of yours, yes.
What did you want to talk about? Iggsy said it seemed important?
Yeah. You want to just talk here at the top of the gangplank, or?
Yeah, come on up.
Okay.
As soon as you make your way onto the deck, she kind of scoots a box over and sits down there. Okay, so what's up?
You wanted a destination. I'll pull out the map and hand it to her with I think it was 3 circled areas. Is it 3?
Yeah.
I think so.
I believe so.
Library.
I believe it was 3, yeah.
3 underwater mountainous sections, 2 in the north, 1 in the east.
Power of notes. You too can have the power to remember.
I'll hand that over to her.
Okay. She kind of looks it over. She gets up off of the box she's on and kind of spreads the map out onto it, and just spends it she does the thing that I do. She kind of squats down, but on tops of her, like on her toes, and like squats down and just like, okay. Hold on. Okay. I think I roughly know where these are. Well, we're going by one of these, and we can kind of curve around here to the other two. Okay.
If you're not going, it's fine. I'll just charter another ship.
We can figure something out. We've got a couple of jobs for just shipping a couple of mundane things here and there, so we can probably just scoot by. It should be fine.
Great.
One of them's basically on the way in.
How far away would you say that is?
For your DM, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Okay. That's fine.
Sorry. Erin, can you remind me? It was 2 that were north, and 1 was south.
One was northeast, 1 was northwest, and then 1 was in the east.
Okay.
Volcano near Shaolan. Volcano on island that sunk 800 years ago.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we can... Yeah, if we'll most likely be going close to the northwestern one, and when we curve back around, we can hit the northeast and eastern one if we come back to Patreon.
Great. Maybe I won't have to. The first one is it.
Yeah, we'll see how things go. I mean, I probably could. You mind if I take this? I'll see if I can maybe charter something. See if there's any other jobs going out that way that would be worth my time out there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, all of you try to have a good night. It seems like you're in the thick of something.
No, not us.
Been called thick before, but I think that's for different reasons.
Oh, buddy. Well, we've got a couple days while we're gathering things, like getting all our shipments and everything ready, so if you need anything, I'll be here.
Okay.
And if I'm not here, just talk to Higgs. And if he's not here, then we'll get back to you.
Right.
Okay, I can work with that.
Right, well, I'm gonna go see what Connor's up to.
Nice.
You do that.
Have fun with your... She looks at Fia. Brooding?
I was actually gonna say, but I didn't want to interrupt, that Fia would probably have tried to sneak away again while the party was talking to Kyrene. She would have just, again, like...
Roll a stealth check for me. I'm rolling perception on you. I gotta use my new dice.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Nice. No.
Oh, there we go. Natural 20.
Bye, Fia.
27.
Damn.
What is Kyrie's thingamabobber?
Back at it again, disappearing.
So you used your inspo, huh?
I did use my inspo.
And all else fails, use your inspo.
Listen, I have one job, and it is to use all the inspiration.
I'm using my inspo.
No!
Dun dun. Whoa, that's a. Hold on, let me write this
Dueling
down.
inspo.
So 1 to 17 and 1 is also a natural 20. I love this new dice.
But
Hello.
what's your total?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to.
Well, sorry. I think I think how it goes is you are successful in sneaking away until she says brooding a little bit loudly and like looks over at you.
I'll just wave and continue.
That one having a rough night, it seems.
I think Ty would explain to her what happened, and that we have hidden a sword under her ship.
Okay, that explains Deckard mentioning a mysterious package. Okay.
You want to get rid of it, feel free, but don't let Thea see it.
Might come in handy.
A cursed sword.
Hmm?
Handy for whom?
Maybe you give it to somebody and curse them.
Right.
That seems a bit mean, but
Curses are just great, aren't they?
See, that's the funny thing. Curses aren't great.
Yeah.
It's just this one might be useful. Anyways. She's not gonna cause a problem, do you think, is she?
No. I don't.
Any more than that storm is.
So when will we find?
Sure.
Well, check up on her.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night to all of you.
Yeah.
Good night.
Night, Captain.
Alright, she leaves, gives you a little kind of like salute while she's walking away.
I'm already going down the stairs.
Okay.
It's just you and I, Bygram. Bygram?
Yeah. What's
Hi.
it's just behind Mock, like, oh, what's up? Yeah.
Thank goodness.
I'm gonna get to my room, though, that is conveniently right beside Fia's, and pause before I open the door.
Okay. Fia, where are you sneaking to?
My room. I'm
Okay.
gonna behave this time.
Okay. So you're in your room.
The flight risk has landed.
You're in your room. Maybe you close your window, maybe you don't. You leave it open for maybe the fresh air. Bragram's made your bed.
Mm-hmm.
It's very well done. There's like a little... No, Bragram probably wouldn't have chocolate mints on him.
If anyone would.
Bygram made
Regular
a little
mints.
seagull like out of a towel.
I tried to make one.
There's like a little note tucked under your bed that says you can do it. You got this.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right. Yeah, it's from his journal. Yeah.
His gauntlet journal.
Or if there's any other flair Ben wants to add to bed making.
No, that's it. Probably just a note saying like he's proud of Fia for all she's done over the past couple days, and we're here for you. That's like underlined 3 times just to emphasize that. Yeah.
His face will just sort of drop. And she knows he means it from a good place.
Yeah.
But this feels even more like twisting the knife that she is useless and needs to be looked after. And so she'll just take the note, tuck it with the other piece of paper, and just lay facing the wall.
I caused the emotional damage.
No, yours was nice. She's just being pouty.
I'm standing between the doors, debating whether I knock on hers. She has every intention of going to her room, but it's like she just hears Isle's little voice in her head and reaches out and knocks on Fia's door.
Hello? Hello? Children?
I'll knock again.
Children, if that's you, if you followed me onto this ship, I swear.
Not
I
a
will
child.
Open the door. Oh. Hello? You're not what I expected.
Yeah, same actually.
Well, you showed up at my door. What do you expect?
Yeah, I get it. Can I come in?
You have to, I guess. Sure. Fine.
I'll kind of awkwardly go in. So,
shut the door.
So, is this what's behind all that cocky bullshit?
What, being pissed off and miserable like you?
Yeah.
Sometimes. What, do you have a corner market on it?
No. Why is that sword bugging you so badly?
I figured you of all people would understand that it's just a piece of a puzzle.
I figured. Don't know what the other pieces are, though.
Yeah, well, welcome to the club.
You keep people away from you. It's not working with those two.
I would say the very same to you, really.
Yeah. It's not working for me either.
They do have a tendency to wear you down, don't they?
Yeah.
It's a little annoying.
It's a little
It's kind of
troublesome.
nice, but it's a little annoying, maybe. They leave inspirational notes and, you know, give you shit.
I guess I'm just saying, keep it in mind. I don't think you'll shake them.
Is this a motivational do it for them moment?
No.
Good,
Maybe.
because I don't really need it.
No? You're feeling pretty motivated right now? Inspired even?
Well, you don't need to walk through life inspired.
No. I realize.
Besides, having them around just makes me feel like even more of a vulnerability. Look at this shit I've dragged to their feet.
Maybe
Even
they
to
can help
yours.
you. Don't worry about the shit I'm walking through.
You know, you seem to be a little bit more of my pace as far as lone wolf, figure it out.
Yeah.
I just think I'm a little bit better of an actor. Usually, anyway.
It's not working, though.
Thanks.
No, I'm saying they actually genuinely want to help you.
That's not better.
Then let them.
No. I don't want to get them in this.
I don't think you have a choice. What are you going to
should.
do? Run away every time something bad happens?
Maybe.
Where are you going to run when we're in the middle of the ocean?
I'm a strong swimmer.
Yeah, sure. So is Locke.
Bet I could outpace him.
Bet he'll find you.
Maybe. But he loves quick. Maybe he'll forget just as quick. He'll find something new to love. Something new and shiny. Molten fish, perhaps. And I'll just be a page. A lyric of a song. Sweet, but a memory.
I don't get the impression that this is a whimsy of his.
He's very whimsical.
He is, but it hurts when people leave. And I think he's been hurt that way before. Talks about a crew that he was with. Where are they? His mom, whatever that relationship is, she's not here either.
I can't be responsible for his feelings and my own.
I know. I understand that more than you probably get. But he was worried when you left. Bygram was fucking determined to find you. Maybe that determination and that care can help you. You're fighting a god.
Yeah, right. Of course. A god that super definitely actually cares. Even enough to haunt me. I'm not so sure anymore. Perhaps it's really just easier to lay blame at someone else's feet.
You think everything you've been through is just shit luck?
Sort of seeming that way. Hell, I tried to talk to her. I tried to reach out. To finally say, alright, give me what you've got. Oh great bellowing seas. The one who drags sailors down and steals their breath, and in the last moment of their terror tears them asunder with sharks and jagged stone. I offered myself up, and she didn't even answer.
So you just fucking gave up?
Not even worth a thought.
You think she wants you when you just relinquish?
I think she was never even looking.
She doesn't want you at your weakest. She wants you at your strongest. And giving in to her is fucking stupid. She's taken everything from you. And now that you're feeling small, you just go back to her? You have people around you who will help break that.
Okay, but then, alright, fine. Following your theory. I say screw you, Umberlee. You soggy bitch. I'm done with you. I don't need you. Great, I'm strong. Now all of a sudden, what? She turns her eye on me and she says, oh, I like you now. Let me take away all your friends. See how strong you are then. And then I'm back at square one anyway. I lose no matter what. At least if I go down alone, that I'm not dragging them in my wake. It's better to be an island.
Yeah.
Less collateral.
Yeah. Can I show you something?
Are you gonna like punch me in the face? I don't know, it feels like... Okay, sure. I don't know. Yeah, fine.
She hesitates for a very long time, to the point where you probably think she's not going to do anything, and then starts to unwrap her arm. And you see she unwraps it from the top down, and you see what looks like lava going through veins down her arm, circling under her skin, and it glimmers and flickers like fire, and it goes all the way from upper arm to her hand and down her fingers. And it looks hot. It looks like rivers of molten lava coming from a volcano. I know what it is to be an island, because I've made myself one too. This is my curse. I wasn't born a Genasi. I don't know what I was. When I was 4, I was on a ship with my family, and we sailed by a volcano that erupted from underwater. It turned me. Didn't really think anything of it other than I was now blue-skinned and my hair had changed. And looked like there was fire in it. It wasn't until a little while later that we noticed a mark on my hand. Didn't really seem like much. Maybe a scar, a burn. It started to grow. That was when my parents decided they didn't actually want us anymore. Dropped us off. So they missed everything that came after. Just kept growing. And burned. And it always burns. I all figured out that water, cool to the touch, slows it down a little bit. It's worked for now 25 years, and it's only expanded to this point, but it's growing faster. When the sun is out, when my temper flares, when it's hot. I'm dying, Fia. It's going to kill me. So I tell myself, don't let people care. Because it hurts the people left behind more than it hurts the people who are alone. But the people left behind don't deserve that. And you have people who are willing to help you if you choose to fight for them. But you're being a fucking coward. And maybe I am too. So you can continue to be an island, but they won't give up. I realize now I'm just one other person that you're going to lose along the way, but maybe you'll keep me at bay, so it won't hurt when I'm gone.
Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Just racing
I'll race
towards
you.
the finish.
Yeah.
This is a very healthy conversation.
Yeah,
Good way to
that's
deal
why
with
I
this.
didn't want to have it in front of them.
Do you think the volcano can help?
That's what I always thought. Maybe it can turn me back.
Do you want to be back?
I want this gone. Pretty sick of being in pain every day. Sick of being a walking timer.
What if... I don't know shit about magic. What if all you're doing is throttling your potential?
By removing this, or by keeping it controlled.
Keeping it controlled. It's a folly to think you can control a storm. Be the storm.
I'll go out like the volcano does.
Should be spectacular.
Would be a good way to go.
Could you imagine? That would be song-worthy.
I guess that would be some comfort for Locke.
We'll get you to the island.
I'm not.
Or the volcano.
I'm going because I promised, not because I think it's going to do anything. I'm a lost cause. You're not.
Sure. It totally works for you. Only you get to be the lost cause.
Yeah, I took that role first, so...
I see. So that's not really fair, because I think I'm older than you, and I think I had first claim on it. Really.
I will fight you for it.
Like, fisticuffs. I'm not so good at those.
Yeah, I know.
Rude. Okay. Now we're just being mean.
Just gonna start bandaging her arm back up.
Have you told the others?
No, and I'm not telling the others, and you won't tell Locke.
Why the hell not?
Because
I'm supposed to tell them all my shit, but you just unload I'm dying on me, and now I'm supposed to be like, well, I got to keep a secret. Made a promise to a dying woman.
I don't want him to know.
Why? So then just one day you expire, and
One
he's
day
like,
I will
well,
leave.
son of a bitch.
I will go to the volcano and they can help. He can help Bygram.
Yeah, so this past conversation we've just been having, yeah, it applies to you as well. Honestly, possibly more. I have a tendency for disappearing. I think he's imprinted on you. You know, like when like little geese hatch, little goslings, and the first thing they see, they're like, oh, you're my mommy. That's sort of Locke and you, I think. I think he's a gosling and you're a goose. And it might not even be a goose, but like, you're like, I don't know. What's the opposite of what a goose is? Just, I don't know. I can't think of anything pithy.
Sure.
This has been a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, he won't give up, is what I'm saying. He would literally, I think, walk into the volcano for you. And Bygram would not be far behind.
Yeah, we really fucked up.
Yeah, we've made some mistakes along the way. But at this point, if you'll pardon the pun, I'm pretty sure what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If they're not going to give up on me, they're not going to give up on you. And I think you should tell him. Which I realize sounds hypocritical, but you know, maybe we'll have a big sharing circle. We'll sit down, we'll all maybe hold hands, or, well, you don't like doing that. We'll all just sit closely. Maybe our knees will touch. And we will just go over everything. We'll just be like, here you go, Ty. Possibly dying, being consumed by, if you don't mind me saying, pretty freaking cool, like lava veins. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I am
cool.
perhaps not as important as I thought I was. Bygrim is apparently solely responsible for not letting the world become corrupted by rot, and Locke is intended to be a god.
Right. Yeah. We're not telling them.
We're telling them.
No.
You literally can't stop me.
I will stop you.
How? You're gonna kill me?
Don't tell them. Not yet.
Alright, but you've got to. This is not something that you should keep to yourself.
More invested they get, the harder it hurts.
They're already really McFrickin' invested.
Yeah, I didn't ask for that though.
I know you didn't, but it doesn't really matter. Again, I feel like now the roles have reversed, and now I am giving you the talk you intended to give to me.
Yeah, so will you listen to yourself?
Will you listen to yourself?
No.
I feel like this is just like, this is a circling conversation.
Yeah.
Tell them. Doesn't have to be tonight, doesn't have to be tomorrow. But before we get there, they gotta know. They won't. If you leave, I'll have to tell them why. And if they find out that they could have done anything to help you, whether it be praying or singing, or I don't know, Locke maybe can dance a fancy jig that can cure wounds. I don't really know. He in particular baffles me. But if they think that there was something they could have done to help you and weren't offered that opportunity, that'll eat them alive. Forever.
I don't want them to watch me die.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but, like, we're already there.
Yeah.
I noticed you out of the bathroom the other night when we were in that shitty little pub and Locke ate that whole wheel of cheese.
It was a nice establishment.
Says the voice from the sky.
Stop! I like the rusted hook. You were different. It didn't push you, because I'm very tactful.
Right.
But how long do you think you can keep it from him?
Until it gets visible.
Well, I mean, soon you're gonna have to mummify your whole body.
Yeah, I
because
know.
it seems to be creeping up higher.
Yeah, I let my anger get the best of me that night.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know anything about getting your emotions getting the best of you.
Yeah.
If anything, you found a sympathetic ear, but at the same time, I can see myself reflected in this.
Yeah, I've been watching that for a few days now, actually.
Yeah, it's really annoying. It's actually more annoying than them leaving the encouraging notes and singing you the nice things and giving you the nice little treats.
Yeah.
But you didn't think you'd get a lecture when you came in here.
I wasn't hoping for one.
Yeah, well.
Here we are.
Here we are indeed. Sucks to suck, as my mom used to say.
Yeah. I'll tell them in time.
Soon.
Sure.
You don't know what they're capable of.
I just don't want them there when I go.
Why? I don't think that'd be so bad.
They don't need to see it.
I don't know. How else will Locke write his song?
He'll make
and
up
there
something
Ty
better.
lay, hot and bubbly, and then blew up. She did doubly.
Wow, you suck at that.
Listen, alright.
You should leave that to him.
Not all of us are poets, artists.
Yeah.
Some people just stab people.
Yeah. You're pretty good at that. Stick with that.
I don't know. Not quite as good. Maybe this new sword will help.
Yeah. It's better than the other one. You don't need a
I don't
magic
know,
sword.
the other one was pretty cool.
You don't need a magic sword. You're doing fine by yourself.
Am I? Hard to say.
You realize it took 3 of us to take this from you earlier, right?
Didn't feel that way.
Yeah, because you were charmed.
I think it only amplified what was already there. That seed of doubt.
Why are you doubting yourself?
Because look at you. Look at you all. You're chosen by gods and you're...
I am not chosen by God. You think she wouldn't have something to say about this if she gave a shit?
I mean, again, maybe she wants you at your strongest.
And maybe she should take my curse away.
Maybe it's a boon.
Doubt it.
I'm not a god. I couldn't say. All I can do is echo your words back to you. If I could remember what you said.
Yeah, well, sucks to suck, right?
My mom did used to say that to me. I don't think you believe me.
Yeah. You have no reason to doubt yourself. Yeah, sure, Umberly's quiet now. Sure, she won't be forever. Besides, if she's not looking now, you can surprise her when she looks again.
Yeah.
You're also pretty good at that.
You know, we are both noisy ladies. Me and Umberly. You not so much. You're pretty quiet and terse. Other than right now, in which you unload a lot of shit on me.
Yeah. Well,
and then expect me not to tell people immediately.
You're not gonna tell people immediately.
We'll see. We will see.
We will see.
We will see. Don't die in the night.
Try not to.
Out with a bang and not a whisper.
Sure. Set the whole ship on fire. You'll know what's happening.
Yeah. Like the kings of old.
They go out with a bang. I don't know, you're the older one apparently.
They go out with fire. And treasure. And a song.
Yeah. I can handle a song. Maybe his little gang's the treasure.
Well, I'm hoping we're not going down with you. I wasn't really intending it to be like a we're all in this together kind of a thing.
I won't let that happen.
Maybe though, like a little pact, a death pact. One goes out, we all just jump right in after.
No.
I
Remember
bet
how I
you
said
5 gold pieces I could get Locke on board with it.
I don't.
Make it like a gang
No,
thing.
I'm not taking the bet.
Drink the Kool-Aid kind of a vibe.
Nope. Remember the whole I don't want them there when I go?
I still don't necessarily agree that that's your choice, but I feel like if we continue this, it's gonna turn into fisticuffs.
Yeah.
Well, somehow, you of all people did make me feel a little bit better. Not because of what you said, but because I was actually able to turn it back on you, which does just really warm my just waterlogged little heart.
So happy to help in that way. I said this to Locke earlier. Just be who you are. You're good at what you do. You don't need a sword to prove that. You don't need magic to prove that. In fact, the whole fact that you don't have magic and you're capable of what you do is pretty great.
Can I clock her symbol?
Roll a perception check for me.
Just hanging on her belt.
Perception is a dirty 20.
Are you looking for anything specific?
I just want to look at it, like, because I know what it looks like, and
So
she's
it's
saying some shit.
it's this symbol of Eldeth, and in the moonlight kind of beaming through the window here, it's sort of almost like illuminated in like just in like an enchanting manner, and it's completely shiny and pristine. No cracks at all.
I'll just sort of like jerk my head at it, say, I don't know. Seems to me like someone's trying to get your attention.
Yeah, she can fucking wait.
I'd be careful. I don't think all of them are bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're just seeking a connection. And if it were me, I'd want a badass champion like you. I mean, you can swing that mace around. You crushed that one guy's head in. It was awesome. You popped like a grape.
Yeah.
Besides, you've got to stick around for your sister. You can't leave her alone.
Yeah.
She needs you.
She does. Yeah.
So if nothing else, stay alive for her. Don't make Isle an island.
Yeah.
Cancel for ya.
The scream.
I'm gonna go back.
All right.
Do not tell them.
I won't tomorrow, maybe. Well, I can't even promise it. I don't know. Our days have been so long and fraught with so many perils. I prefer not to die with such a heavy thing on my conscience.
Well, I guess you'll have to live then.
Maybe, or as I'm dying, I'll just quickly shout out, oh, by the by. Tide's gonna explode one of these days. Okay. I'm out.
Peace.
Mic drop. Out I go. Blaze of glory.
Yeah, well, if you can keep it to yourself for that amount of time.
I will try, but I cannot make guarantees. I don't like making promises. Least of all ones that I'm not really keen on keeping anyway.
I'll figure it out.
Real quick, how do you contact a god? Just like like Spark Notes, just real quick. Just in case shit gets a little hairy. Is it just like, hello? Do you need like a code?
Yeah, you remember when I said I actually don't want to talk to mine, so I'm maybe not the expert at this, but
well, you helped Bygrim, so
yeah.
Maybe it's more of like the ones who can't do teach kind of a thing, or won't do teach.
You said she's the god of the sea.
Yes, and being terrible.
You're on land right now.
So I go in the water and be terrible?
No. Maybe you'll have an easier time when we're at sea.
That's true. I think it's soon.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, me too, if you're gonna frickin' explode. Damn.
Yeah, you can see why I'm not super pleased with Connor's speed of work.
I thought your urgency admittedly had something to do with your sister. I thought maybe she was sick and you were like, I gotta help her, and I was like, that's really nice. It's a really nice. I don't have siblings, so but it feels like a nice, like, yeah, together.
Right. Well, it's just me. So.
But I mean, like, not just you. Sorry, that's like, it's not like, oh, it's less noble now. Like, you deserve to live. It's just like, I thought it would be her and not you.
Yeah.
I guess it's easier to not be quite as concerned about someone you just don't know. You're like, oh, okay, that's like Ty's sister. Okay.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you want to do that whole keep me at distance thing so it hurts less. That's fine.
If anything, the only reason I'll be keeping you at a distance is if you are actually going to explode.
I'm not going to just explode tomorrow.
Because the shrapnel, I imagine, would be terrible.
I don't imagine it would be that terrible. I'll probably just,
vaporize?
Probably.
Ooh.
Ash, maybe. I don't know. Besides, it has to consume me first, and it's only on my arm, so you've got a bit of warning before it happens.
That's true. Try not to get angry. Think Zen thoughts.
Oh, I try.
I hear meditation is great for that.
Do you?
Yeah. Not got the knack for it, though, it would appear.
That doesn't surprise me.
We're back to being mean, I see.
Yeah.
Well, you've tried to leave like 6 times and I just keep talking. And I do feel like I will just continue to talk. So you can feel free to leave if you would like. Sucks about your arm. I'll try not to tell the others. Don't hang out near gunpowder.
You forgot I'm gonna let the others help me because I care about them and they care about me, and I'm tired of being an island.
All right,
that was
take your own
thesis.
advice. Take your own advice. When you take it, I'll take it.
There's a distinct difference between
There's
my island and
really
your
not.
island. My island is erupting into nothingness, and your island is going to last longer than the other two, so...
Maybe I'll just be smoked.
Just smote. Yep, she's put all this effort into you, and she's just gonna zap you out of existence.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Haven't been on the water in a little bit. She might just be ready in a thunderbolt.
Maybe. Just directly at you.
Here
right
we
on
go.
The ship. Mm-hmm.
Got her in my crosshairs.
It's a race to the finish for me and you then.
I kind of like it, to be honest. It sounds like, ooh, who's gonna win? Hopefully me.
Yeah. If you want to talk to her when we're at sea, I'll try to help you. Can't promise I'll be any help, though. Don't think Eldeth likes her very much.
Yeah, well, I don't like her very much either. It was a little bit more out of desperation than a real desire to hang out with her.
Good.
I'm not joking when I say she's the worst.
Don't run to her.
Yeah, well...
Run to them instead.
They're cool, but I don't think they can grant me really sick, awesome magical powers. Maybe.
Bygram, in your words, is supposed to save the world, so... Who knows?
Who knows?
Anyways, I'm going to bed now.
Okay, well, I will probably now be up thinking about this. Maybe I should take a piece of Bygram's advice and start journaling. Holy shit.
Good thing you don't need to sleep much, right?
That's true.
Yeah. I'll walk to the door and open it and then pause in the doorway. Night.
Stay cool. Why did not...
I shut the door at that moment.
That was just
I go to my room.
Oh, just kiss already.
I gotta scream.
I am currently screaming.
I am at least 82 different people screaming right now. Anyways, as the ladies finish their talk and go their separate ways, Backroom and Locke, what are you two up to?
I feel
When are you ending your evening?
Locke is still on the deck of the ship. I don't know if Bygram is here with him. But he's just like,
Everything's gonna be fine. Everything is great. Everything's good. Everything is fine. It's fine.
he's gonna pull out his loot.
All right. You know, maybe what we need is a little motivation, a little like something, a little like adventure is coming. Look at us together. You know.
He'll pick a few strings.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Keep that thought, Bygram. All right. And of course, maybe I could give you some words. Okay.
He's gonna pull out his book and like lean it on the leer.
He's like, okay. We need a good adventuring song. All right. Something about that sailors don't no. The seas don't scare the sailors here. Yep.
He's gonna like write it down real quick.
All right.
He'll pick a few other strings.
Okay. As the waves crash on the sand, because our blood is of the sea. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. This is
And where are we going?
Somewhere.
Unknown destination. So as they prepare to leave land, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll like pick a few more strings.
Okay, I think I got it. Okay.
Oh, that was so quick.
All right.
So good.
Well, thanks, Bygram.
You're welcome.
I think once we know that we're going out to sea and Connor is done.
He's totally got it in the bag. Totally done. 10 out of 10. Would have him fix the ship again, I'm sure.
Well, maybe I could present it to everybody, and then they could feel emboldened on our adventure.
Yeah, you can inspire them with your lyrical knowledge. I like that sentence. Yeah.
Oh, you're all gonna be okay.
I think we'll be just fine. I mean, I don't know if you felt it, but the vibrations between the girls was totally off.
Oh,
But
I definitely felt it.
okay, I felt it too, but I think we just gotta have a little faith that they'll work it out, you know? Sometimes you gotta let them sort themselves out, and, you know, like a boomerang, we send them off, and then they come back, and we're like, hey, you're back to normal.
But you see,
You know?
when the boomerang goes out, a lot of violence happens.
No, what type of boomerangs are you using?
They're a weapon, Bygram.
A weapon of fun?
Yes, weapons are fun.
Like, I toss boomerangs with Anya all the time. We would just toss it, and then she would catch it, and then toss it back to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. You know, like, I got it. And then whoosh, and then whoa. What are you doing with your
thinks
boomerang?
a boomerang is a frisbee.
The dichotomy of these two. The dichotomy of these two.
Bygram invented the frisbee.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
I'm.
Play extreme boomerang. I don't.
It does sound extreme, and that's what I'm
Extremely
worried.
fun. Yeah, I know.
Oh, I hope there's fun, even if like that means in the violence there is fun. You know, like
There is
maybe
no violence.
maybe together they beat
You're
someone
playing
up.
Boomerang wrong.
I hope the ladies are okay.
Sure, they'll be okay. I mean, Ty's like...
The best.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's great, you know?
Yeah, I mean, she kind of shut down in the Thai way that she does today. It was very a bit rude. I'm not going to say this to her face, but you know.
Probably for the best.
I mean, she helped me sometimes, you know.
And she helps me all the time, so...
Yeah, I know. If only I could be you, then, you know, maybe she would help me, you know? Like...
We need to find a hag.
Yeah, wait, what does a hag do?
So we can switch places for just a day.
Oh,
Freaky Friday!
You be me and I be you.
Yeah, absolutely. I can totally be you for a day. If my voice can go that high.
But don't you worry, you'll be in me, so it will just
Oh,
be
yeah,
natural.
I'll be all like, "Hi guys, it's me, Block here. Happy to assist you with all your needs."
I do not sound like that.
I'm working on it. It's not the best. I'm trying. Like, sometimes your voice goes really high, and I don't want to hurt.
Well, you know, sometimes
my
your
throat.
voice goes really low. Like
I do not sound like that. Wait, what? No. Me? No.
Mhm.
Really?
Mhm.
I mean, you wouldn't lie, so like, yeah, I guess. But I'm tough, so I gotta sound like this. I gotta, you know.
I get it, Bygram.
Yeah, it's like I gotta put on like a face, you know, to protect myself, because I can't just be all sweet and nice and like, hey guys, you know, it's me, Bygram, you know. I can't be just like a cinnamon roll. I gotta be a ferocious
Cinnamon
teddy
roll.
bear. Oh,
You're like a cinnamon roll with like a little bit of extra cinnamon, you know?
yeah, but that's I like that though. It's kind of good.
Like a little, like, spicy sometimes.
Yeah, I like being spicy,
Right.
but not too spicy, you know.
Oh, no, of course.
Yeah.
I'm like a cinnamon roll that has a habanero
Cheese on
pepper inside.
Oh.
I would put
Nice,
a little bit of cheese on it too,
I
you know?
just thought you were a cheese wheel, honestly.
Oh, with little like flecks of jalapeno pepper in there.
Yeah, like a Swiss cheese or something.
It's like, is this cake? But it looks like a cinnamon roll, and they cut it open, and it's just cheese.
Oh god.
Yes.
Did you say I was Swiss cheese? Because I'm holy.
No. Like a mozzarella, maybe? Like,
No, that's basic.
you get upset at low temperature. Okay, you can be cheddar if you want. I mean, but everybody's like cheddar, though. That's not.
Are you saying not it? What?
I'm sorry, you went up, and away.
White Sonic once again.
It's Sonic on me.
Well, it's probably for the best. I thought you were saying people don't like me.
No, people love cheddar cheese. I'm saying you want to be something fancy. You don't want to be a basic cheese. You want to be V cheese. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
do
want to
want
be
to be bee cheese.
exactly. You want to be like Havarti or you know, something like super fancy. I don't know.
Like a blue cheese.
Like the Vita cheese? No, that doesn't sound like a feta cheese or something. Oh, yeah. They serve it on crackers, you know. You just don't eat it by yourself. You gotta assemble it because that's how good it is, you know. It's like you're an ensemble. You bring people to you,
And then I eat them.
Yes. if they have cheese, because I don't really see you eat much else, buddy, and I have some concerns about your diet. But...
Well, we should probably rest up if we're gonna be sailing out. Probably gonna need us, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, we're like the strongest on the team. Pretty smart, talented.
Show-stopping.
Exactly. You're like Havarti cheese. I'm just like I'm just cinnamon roll on the side that you eat for dessert. You're the main course, like bam bam.
Look at
and
us.
Ty and Fia can be like the appetizers and drink or something.
PSA, cheese on its own is not the main course, Grayson.
PSA.
Shots fired.
Cheese on its own, totally acceptable meal.
Eat more than just cheese. Eat more than just cheese. Have it with something. Anyways.
Cheese is the center of the
universe.
Dish, I heard Maliki, she agrees, so you're good.
Good approved.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, maybe Mock's returned.
Yeah, where's that little guy? I don't
know. I haven't seen him.
Haven't seen him either.
Maybe he's off doing like Mock things, like important business.
I'm sure. He's flocking around somewhere, just no, that's not what a seagull does.
No, but that was a pretty good bird noise. Are you sure you're not holding this rod?
Stop it. I've only been practicing when no one else is around, but I'm glad, I'm glad, I've been trying, trying to get better at impressions,
My Leaky would be really proud of you.
Oh, stop. Now, I'm not going to tear up, but it's just been a hard day today, trying to be the best friend to Ty and being there for Fia, emotionally draining, but worth it, I just want them to know that they're not alone in their struggles. And if I can just be like a tree and be there for them, take root,
Provide them a little bit of shade when it gets too hot.
Yeah. Protect them from the rain and whatever storm may come, or fire. I don't, unless Ty lights me on fire or something, but.
Well, I'll be there for that.
Yeah. There it is, right there.
I got your back.
Yeah, you're like the water that helps the tree grow, and I provide the shade for everybody. So we're the dynamic duo. We should be the co-captains. Just saying, for promotion's sake. But,
Right. I hadn't really considered it. Well, I think that Fia is on a bit of a sabbatical, so maybe you step in. I see that.
Yeah, you know what? It would be, I didn't want to say it, but it would be an honor to totally 100% be a co-captain with you.
Wow, look at us.
And then you can be on my shoulders, and then bam, you're like 7 feet,
You have one breakdown, and they steal your job.
That's how it goes.
I need a union.
The gang union.
The gang union. I'm gonna start a gang union.
That's the episode title, The Gang Unionizes.
All right. Well, you're right. It was a taxing day.
Yeah.
Had to deal with Iggsy and.
Oh, how did that go?
His back.
Caught me off guard. Oh, really?
He's usually so accommodating,
Yeah, he seems like he's really nice. But
today he just wasn't getting it. I tried to bribe him and everything.
Oh, I usually just say hello and just ask him what I want, but I guess you can bribe. What did you bribe him with,
A copper.
Oh, I gotta give him some gold. Even I know that. That's.
I don't have a lot of money.
Huh? What do you mean you don't have a lot of...
I don't have a lot of money.
You have a lot of money. You probably have more money than me.
No.
Yes. You get Ty, who's like your babysitter, kind of, to buy things. Kind of. You're right, not babysitter. Supportive, authoritative figure. who just so happens to buy things for you.
Wow. This is just a mom.
Like a mom.
Oh.
I might have to reconsider your position in the game.
No! But Mom!
It's fine.
No, I thought No, I'm sorry. Do I need to sing? Do I need to make you a song?
No, you need
I
to
feel like I
respect
need to.
my authority and not assume that Ty is looking after me. I don't have any money.
So I don't have to sing in the rain an apology song for you, Locke? Are we good?
We're good.
Okay.
You
Alright.
can still be, up here with me, I guess.
No. I wanna earn it the correct way.
I mean, you
I'll
did earn
stick
it,
with
and then
Ty.
I revoked it a little.
And that's fair, you know. You're a gang leader, you have to make these type of decisions, you know?
Hard decisions.
And I'm not ready for it, so I think I'll stay with Ty. I don't want her to feel, alone if I were to get promoted.
That's true. That's considerate.
You gotta be considerate,
It's true.
Such a good leader quality that. But yeah, no.
I'll note it down.
He'll pull out his little poetry book and write.
Nice.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, as you two make your way down the stairs, you do hear from Fia's room a loud amount of noise that you probably choose to maybe just let them have. You hear voices, you decide to maybe let them have their piece. I am forcing it that you can let them have their piece.
What are we? Yeah, it sounds pretty. You think they're,
Maybe we were wrong. Maybe we were
talking.
the bad vibrations.
No, never.
Maybe it was us.
No, it couldn't be. No.
It's definitely not us.
Couldn't be. Look at us. Look at what we did today.
No, you're right.
Can't remember a time I was wrong.
It's the ladies who are wrong.
Exactly. Crazy.
All right. Good night, Bygram.
Good night, Locke.
All right. As you two make your way to your bedrooms, Locke, you open up the door, and you see that there is a couple of feathers on your bed. They are dirty and scraggly, and they have a familiar scent.
Where are you, you little shit? I've been looking for you all day. Mark!
You see from out behind, the very disheveled end table that's near you. Like a little head just pops out.
Mark!
He'll run
just
over.
Squeezes itself out of behind the end table on the wall. A spot that it truly should not be able to fit in. It just pops out. It kind of just almost like it's like the seagull is almost 2D and then fluffs up into 3D-ness. Not actually, but
I like
that's
Super Mario.
That's the energy.
You just fell behind the table and I didn't even look for you. I'm so sorry.
Mock hops up onto the bed where its feathers are and just curls into a ball the way a dog would, that a bird probably can't, and starts to snooze.
I can rest easy now.
Mark will also lay down with Mark and just pass out.
All right. So you go to sleep. You have no nightmares. The night is peaceful, if anything. Ty, before you go to bed, you notice that your holy symbol on your body is cold to the touch. It's soothing cold.
She'll hold it for a second.
Do you look at that?
Yeah.
completely pristine. Any of the cracks and breaks are gone.
You were just kidding before?
Don't seem to get any kind of response.
Okay. She will set it on the table next to the bed and go through her routine, unbandaging her arm and water bending around her purse to try to stabilize it before she goes to bed.
Right. You all have an easy night after a hard day. And as morning comes, we do a little bit of time skip. As a couple days go by, Kyrene's able to set a course for where you can go that will get you at least close enough to the volcanoes you need to go to and potentially some other points of interest. Eventually making your way back to Patron. Connor eventually does get the ship in tip-top shape, completely repaired, even a little bit better than before, in just a couple more days. The days are maybe a little tumultuous as, you know, your last day was a lot, but you spend your time with each other or on your own, doing your whatever you'd like to. We can talk about that later if you want to do a little bit of downtime, just small things here and there. And after about 5 days, the next morning you are set to go. It seems Kyrene has hired on a bit more staff, just a couple of extra hands just to keep running the ship or to keep a lookout on things, especially with how the last week has gone with explosions in the ship or foremen coming aboard or other things. So she's decided to take on a few extra hands and mouths to help out. And so, nearly a week later, you set sail for your first destination. And just like that, another drop drips into the sea and the effects of our adventure today ripples outwards. As we set sail for the time being, we hope to see you on the waves until next time. Also, everyone levels up to level 4.
Fun.
Level 4.
Level
Also,
4.